So I'm cooking a bacon sandwich. I'm going to go 10 for that in a minute. I can barely hold myself up. You see, see the bags in my eyes. They are massive, right? They are sunken at this point in my eyes. Anyway, yes, the far right have a few good policies. They are not all based on race. I would focus on those for now, because it's not smart, the way you're playing it and what you're doing. But even if you're in charge and you don't persecute, then you're fine, aren't you? Because you're not doing what Hitler did, right? But yeah, I mean, I'm hearing that they're all rapists and pedos at the minute, so that's persecution. That said, therapy is what I'd recommend for your people. But yeah, we have to defend them as well, right? So if you're looking at Ukraine, people are calling them Nazis and stuff, but they weren't the ones who attacked, were they? And there are kids dying in the millions, because I can tell you that, because the average birth rate was quite high pre-war, and in 2022, when the attack first kind of took place bad-wise, right, because it was 2014, but bad-wise, 2022, upwards, Mariupol in the first 7 cities up to that, and they were large cities, they weren't villages like we're led to believe. That's 5.2 million people. Now, the birth rate of that, it's got to be in the millions, at least, low millions, but still millions. Now, if you calculate the fact the war's gone on for years, at this point my bacon's probably going to burn, it's higher than what they're saying, and it's not just the abductions and the rapes that are bad, is it? Right? Now, then you got Israel, and Israel basically being abused by the world right now, because I can tell you this, they did not stop taking people on October 7th. These people are subject to forced labour, sexual exploitation, things like that. And, some of them, they're forced to cook and clean, but not for themselves, for their captors, right? Which does meet the definition of modern slavery, when you're kept for a considerable amount of time and physically abused, tortured, shamed, things like that, right? That's how they fight, these people. So yeah, I'm gonna just stop the recording here, but that's a bit of information. That's not talking about the stealth bombers or anything like that. One's high altitude, there's 2 types. Ethiopia, it's railway logistics, and this was all set up in 2018 onwards, right? So in 2019 they started buying weapons in bulk over that way. That means October the 7th wasn't the rupture point where they're defending Palestine, because obviously Iran could have shot the rockets into Gaza, hit Israeli troops, which would have been less defended and obviously maybe saved a few of their people. But they didn't. They shot at Israel, and Israel we still show as undamaged. The drones are obviously, they're open source, most of that software, right, and the parts and stuff, right? Now I know Yemen is smuggling those through ships into India, which means Palestine are hitting India as well. So that's your beloved Alliance Brotherhood bullshit gone. If all people are equal, then surely they should be defending everybody equally, not doing it the way they're doing it. Anyway, I'm going to get on my bacon before it burns.